Pro-Russian rebels have been strengthening their position in the main areas of the conflict zone in East Ukraine and have killed almost a dozen Ukrainian soldiers as well as civilians. This despite the Minsk deal that was agreed upon just days ago.
The number of shellings didn't decrease. It remains approximately on the same level comparing to the previous days. But the geography broadened. There were shellings on 30 to 32 residential areas before. Within the past 24 hours, 48 residential areas were shelled. Within the past 24 hours, in active military actions, we have lost 11 Ukrainian servicemen. 40 were injured.
Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko says the country was still a long way from peace and that there were no guarantees a ceasefire deal would take effect.
I don't want anyone to have any illusions, and so I am not seen as a naive person. We are still a very long way from peace. Nobody has a strong belief that the peace conditions, which were signed in Minsk, will be implemented strictly.
Western diplomats said the European Union would go ahead on Monday with already planned sanctions against 19 Ukrainian separatists and Russians, despite the ceasefire. NATO and the United States said the fighting ran counter to the spirit, if not the letter of the agreement, and U.S. officials said further sanctions were still on the table. Russia denied arming the rebels and sending troops to fight alongside them, despite what Ukraine and its Western allies say is overwhelming evidence.